Hey guys, Dave here from the Manic Runners and welcome back to another No Man's Sky video. And in today's video guys, we've got something a little bit different. So if you're not new to the channel, usually I sit around in the space station hunting for ships, and that's what I've been doing recently. And I came across this little bad boy. I'll stick it in the screen right now. This is what I found. It's a little single fin gold exotic, and it's a really nice ship, awesome to get. But something that's special about this one is it is a first wave ship. And what I mean by first wave, it comes in within the first 6 ships. So how cool is that? So what I'm going to be able to do with this is show you where to get the ship if you want it, or you'll be able to snag yourself a ship that you can scrap for nanites. So before we crack on with the video, to progress with this video, you will need to have all 16 glyphs. You'll need all 16 portal glyphs. You will also need some cash, some in-game units, and I recommend sort of like 10 million plus, because we are going to be buying and selling ships to be able to get nanites. Okay, so this process will cost you money. It's not the only way to make nanites in No Man's Sky, so, you know, hold fire on the old comments, because I know this is just a method to get nanites on No Man's Sky. The next thing you really should, I really do recommend that you do, is to disable multiplayer, because that way you're not going to sort of trip over any other people entering the system trying to grab the same ship as you are. Alright, without further ado, let's crack on with the video, shall we? Okay then guys, just entering the space station. Okay, so once you're at the space station, exit your ship, and the first thing you want to do, I really recommend you doing, is reloading your autosave. And the only reason I tell you to do that is I've done it a couple of times. I've tracked this ship down numerous amount of times now, and it is more reliable to show up in the first wave if you reload your autosave. Okay then guys, so what I've done, I've reloaded my autosave, and we'll be waiting for the ship to come in, hopefully within the first 6 ships. If this ship does not turn up within the first 6, instantly reload your save, because it's not going to spawn. I don't know what goes on in No Man's Sky. I really don't. It seems to be that there is 6 ships spawning, but sometimes one of them will disappear. So that's all I can say. I've tried to study the ship spawning way of how these ships come in. It baffles me sometimes, but hopefully, and I can see it right in front of us now, the first ship in is going to be the exotic. So if it doesn't show within the first 6 ships, reload your autosave and it will be in the first 6 ships. So let's wait for this to come in. In it comes. Okay, so we got a gold single fin exotic. Makes all the noises of an exotic. If you're unaware that all the exotics makes weird landing sounds when they come in, you can hear them coming a mile away. So let's have a word with the captain. So this is the time where you think to yourself, okay Dave, I really want this ship. Well, buy the ship, it's all yours, it's a great ship. Or you can carry on watching the video and we can make some nanites from it. So we're going to make an offer on the ship. Let's have a look at it. Negotiate the price. This is a 19 slot ship. S-class of course. It's got pretty good stats. They can all be buffed, as can be the slots. So the storage on this ship can be increased. Not a huge amount, but you can add. You can either buy slots for it or add some augmentation for it. So we're going to buy this ship. So that's ours now. But we're not getting into it. We're going to head over to the scrapping terminal straight away. And we are going to enter the scrapping terminal. And we're going to claim the scrap worth 7.2 million. So we've lost a little bit of money, but it's worth it. So we're going to claim the scrap. And now the ship's scrapped. And you can see all these bits and pieces turning up on the right hand side. And this is all the stuff that you trade in to get your money back from the ship. Well, some of the cost of the ship back. So we've got some activated copper. We've got some tanks of coolant and whatever. All other bits and pieces. We've also got one storage... Let me say that again. One storage augmentation. Okay? They're worth 95 grand. And we've got one Starship engine module. Now, this is where it gets interesting because everybody wants to do different things. You can either keep these S-Class upgrades and use them for other ships, or you can go over to any of these terminals, have a word with the guy, you go to purchase upgrade modules and you go to sell, and you've instantly gained 500 nanites. Just like that. Okay? And then what you do, go back to your original ship that you came up on. Enter the ship, exit again. Alright? And now you want to reload your autosave. And what that's doing, it's saved the point in the game where you are. So you've saved the fact that you've just bought and sold a ship. You've got as much money back as you can, and you've got an augmentation unit, and you've just made 500 nanites. Okay? So you're back to the situation where you're waiting for the first wave of ships to come back in again. Okay, so we're waiting for the ships to come in. It's not the exotic first time this time. It's a fighter. But this ship should spawn again within the first 6 ships. It's not going to be in the first 4. So it should be within the 2 after. Okay, so the first 2 ships have taken off. 3 ships have taken off. And in comes the exotic again. So it is ship number 5 this time. Here it comes. And we're going to do exactly the same thing again. As you can... We're going to have a word with the captain. We're going to make an offer on the ship. 18 slots this time. 8.7 million. We're going to buy the ship. And we're going to go straight upstairs to the scrapping terminal. We're going to claim the scrap for the ship. Worth 6.1 million. So again, we spent some money. Got a heap of stuff back, including another pulse engine module. We've got some more of these sort of activated copper and some atomic regulators and things like that. Plus we've got another storage augmentation. So we go over here. Purchase upgrade modules. Go to sell. We sold it. We've now, in the last 5 or 6 minutes, made 1,000 nanites. Just like that. Now I'll do it one more time. Just for shits and giggles. So we're going to go to our original ship. We're going to exit the ship. And then we're going to reload the autosave. Alright, so the save is reloaded. We're going to wait for the ships to start coming in, and you really can just keep going for how much money you actually have. So the more money you have, the more you can do this. And don't forget to keep selling all the stuff that you make, the cogs and the activated copper and all that kind of rubbish. Just keep selling it when you get the time to do it, because that's actually, you know, money sitting there waiting to be spent again. But this is going to cost you money, but you're making augmentation, and you're going to be making easy nanites out of this. So the first ship's coming in, which is a hauler, then we got a shuttle, and then, as you can see, ship number 3 is our exotic. So this ship is guaranteed to come in within the first 6 ships. It's an absolute first wave spawn. So, let's do it one more time for you. If I don't get run over by another ship. So, make an offer on the lifeform ship, negotiate the price, 19 slots again, we're going to buy it, don't get in the ship, head up onto the mezzanine up here, claim the scrap. Right, and the ship is scrapped. Again, we've got another storage augmentation, and we've got another S-class module. We're going to purchase modules, but we're going to sell, and we'll sell that one. And yet again, in the next... So that's in the last 10 minutes, we've made 1,500 nanites, more or less. Give or take a foot. So you can keep doing this until you're blue in the face, until you run out of money, or until you get really, really bored. But it's a great way to get storage augmentation, because let's face it, if you're upgrading a ship, the first loads of slots are quite cheap, and then they get ridiculously expensive. So augmentation is great to use in the latter stages of upgrading your ship. You can either keep the S-class modules if you want to upgrade your pulse engine, for instance, or you can scrap them for nanites. So this is a surefire way of making nanites. It's one of the many ways of making nanites. Okay then guys, so I'll leave the address on the top of the screen, how to get to this system. All you got to do is put in the portal glyphs, come straight to the space station, exit your ship, reload your autosave, and then keep on getting some nanites. I hope this is helpful for you. If it has been helpful, don't forget to click the like button, because that really helps. Comment down below, tell me how you got on, and if you're new to the channel and you want to see more videos like this, then click the subscribe button, tick that notification bell, and I've got loads of videos in the playlist. I'm doing videos all the time to do with either No Man's Sky. Should be doing some new stuff as well, but I'll get into that later on. But yeah, lots of No Man's Sky videos, lots of ship hunting videos. And for now, it's been a pleasure, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.